Hello everyone and welcome back to Sonic Heroes for the GameCube, and in this one we're going to be going through a whole bunch of levels with a lot of rails.
Tails, how much time's left?
We've got until sunset!
Tails, Knuckles, give it all you got! Full speed ahead!
And I absolutely love this level, because this is what I mostly liked about, Sonic Adventure 2, grinding mechanics, and there are a whole bunch of them in Rail Canyon and Bullet Station and things, Honestly, looking at it now, it reminds me and sort of brings back memories of playing multiplayer of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle and doing the grind race, because you basically just went on this grind rail down this canyon and getting down to the bottom first. Seriously, that's really fun. I think Sonic Adventure 2 actually is really good for like multiplayer, if you ask me. The GameCube version though, because I don't think the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure 2 had it, as far as I'm aware. But I wouldn't know, because I don't actually own the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure 2. I would like to though, but it's actually getting really rare, surprisingly. A Sonic game being rare is something that I thought I'd never hear. It's pretty much the same with like Crash Bandicoot, like seriously. Crash Bandicoot for like the PS1 from 1 to 3 are going up and up and up in price. It is ridiculous, I never thought I'd see like the Bandicoot get that rare really, but there you go. I think now, like, Crash Bandicoot is like getting up to 30 to 40 quid now for like the PlayStation 1 things. It's just ridiculous how rare things are getting now, And people said that they feel old that N64 games, have got rare and things. Now I feel freaking old the fact that Crash Bandicoot is now turning rare. Why is this a thing? I don't even know, but still. And this has nothing to do with Rail Canyon. But still. I just completely went off the topic there, but still. Yeah, Rail Canyon and things, there are a lot of grinding mechanics and stuff. The soundtrack is completely badass. This is probably like one of my favourite songs in Sonic Heroes, if you ask me. But my personal favourite is Mystic Mansion. I rather like that level and things, because I just find it cool how they combine spookiness, but with also rock guitars, giving it that sort of Sonic adventure feel, if you ask me. And that's pretty much what I consider, when I hear rock guitars in like Sonic games. I think it's got a Sonic adventure vibe. That's what I call it and stuff like that, because there are an awful lot of them in Sonic Adventure. Also, I really love that segment there where you're just getting chased by a whole bunch of trains, and you basically have to grind to the very end. It's sort of like a race at the end. I believe that's what Sonic said, actually. Also, did I get past this bit? No, I didn't, unfortunately. I don't know why that's there. I think they expect you to jump over the speed boosters, but why is that even designed like that? This is like Sonic. I'm supposed to go fast, aren't I not? Still. It's only just like a little flaw or so. It's nothing major or anything like that, but still. Also, they really are not leveled up that much. I mean, Knuckles is level 3, Tails is level 2, and Sonic's level 1 at the minute. Oh yeah, this level also gives an example of why you're going to hear the same line over and over and over again. But honestly, I just find it amusing myself. I mean, they probably just thought, what else can these guys say? I don't know, let's just make them repeat the same thing, really. Probably because of, like, budget and stuff. Much like that. That was said at the very beginning of the game, and they're saying it, like, pretty much halfway through the game. Because I believe when you get to this bit, you're halfway through it. Yeah, I mean, like, this is one reason, why I'm also doing all the teams. Because the actual playthrough of each team is really not that long. I mean, this is, what, episode 4? And we're already, like, halfway through the whole story of, Sonic and stuff like that. Also, that was freaking close right there. I don't know what the hell happened. For some reason, I didn't really estimate anything happening with, like, the trains going on or stuff like that. But I've noticed when you get hit by something, if you keep tapping air, you can jump still in midair, so you can at least save yourself like that. And that was really lucky, because I was just above a bottomless pit. But still. Also, one thing I find which is quite funny on this level, really, is the fact that when you get to this sort of bit, really what you're supposed to do is go down and grind, but if you turn into Tails, you can literally just, like, run across this bit here, and then skip an entire bit, and then just get to the goal. I don't think they really expect you to do it like that, but either way, it's there, and you can choose either way, you can either just grind all the way down, do the hard route, but I like to be safe, just jump on top of the building and run to the end of the goal, because there's not really a lot of enemies to defeat on the way down, and you don't really get a lot of points. You don't get any points for grinding, it's just It's just a thing thrown in, you know, just to give it a Sonic Adventure 2 feel, I guess. And with that, we get an A rank. But I love that level, because it's just so fast and frantic, you know, grinding down stuff and things. That's when I really think that the game has, you know, the Sonic speed, if you will. Because some people say this game is really slow for some reason. And now we come across Bullet Station.
It's getting creepy around here.
Because we're getting closer to the center.
I guess we're heading in the right direction.
I guess so. I said I wasn't when I hit that dude. And Bullet Station. I also like the OST to like this area as well. It's got like this sort of badass track. If anything, I think this track should have been freaking Eggman's theme when you fight him as a boss. It just sounds so goddamn cool, really. It's that Egg Albatross also has a good theme. You know. I'm going to be talking about the soundtrack a lot in this game. Because I just love it, honestly. It's like one of my favourite OSTs. Next to Ape Escape for the PS1. That's also a good soundtrack. Honestly though, a lot of people may have trouble on this stage the first time because there are a lot of times that you may accidentally die, you know, if you're not familiar with the stage's layout and things. Like, that's the thing with Sonic Heroes. I mean, I like it, but I can understand that people playing this for the first time will not quite have the same experience as me, you know, because I'm familiar with the layout and stuff. I know what to do. For people who've never even heard this game and are trying to get familiar with it, they will have some trouble. Also, that's really dickish design right there. I don't know why that's there, to be honest, still. Because, I mean, that's the thing when it comes to like Sonic Heroes. Compared to all the other Sonic games, you know, like with Sonic the Hedgehog on the Mega Drive and stuff, it was so easy to understand how things work in that game. You're a hedgehog. You run to the right. You collect rings. Go and, you know, past a checkpoint sign to win the level. That was it. Whereas Sonic Heroes, you know, you have level ups, you have dialogue and things, you have all these mechanics thrown in, you gotta swap teams depending on which area you're in, you gotta know what's effective against enemies and all that. You know, there's an awful lot of elements thrown in, so if you're playing this and you're thinking, why am I really bad at this game? Things, there's no need to feel like that, because I mean, it's a first time player and things, you know. I'm just like giving you tips if you are playing this for the first time on what to keep an eye out for, just so that you can get sucked in, like, and enjoy this a lot more. Because, you know, if you play this like without any of these tips that I tell you and stuff, you might not enjoy it as much and things.
It's really steep here. Be careful. Got it.
I don't know why. I always love that line by like Knuckles and things in this area. It's just the way he says it, you know, the line delivery. It's up there with like bad voice acting in video games, if you ask me. Because that was really, really serious, Knuckles. It's really steep here. Be careful. You know, and it's pretty much like with Resident Evil, you know, what he says. Like, when they find, like, Forrest's death. I'm going to find out what caused Forrest's death. It looks like he was killed by a crow or something. It's just what line deliveries like that always get me, and Knuckles impresses. Speaking of which, listen to this.
Hey! All right.
Level up.
All right. Level up. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
I absolutely love that bit. Any character you are, they just say the line over and over again. So with Omega, you know, from like Team Dark, it's good, good, good,
Let's go up there.
good, 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 all the way to the very end and stuff, I don't know. I just have weird amusement, what can I say? I just love things like that. I don't know if Sega designed that bit on purpose, you know, just for a bit of fun and things, but either way, I approve. Still. I like the whole like idea of this though. We're basically infiltrating like this station and stuff, you know, trying to blow up all these trains and stuff like that, you know, with like a badass soundtrack in the background, and I just like it a lot. Also, time to use that pole mechanic again with Sonic. What? Oh, I must have forgot to do it or something. If you're at like level 3, like I said like in the previous episodes and stuff, you know, you can just air dash on it and then he will ascend. So there's no need to do like a 3 to 4 second tornado attack in order to make that happen. Oh, and bobsleighs. back to like the first level of Seaside Hill where we come across this. We're now on one, yes, and the first one was a piece of cake, but you've really got to watch out for this one because you've got to try and not hit the lasers. If you hit a red laser, you lose a teammate. And so that basically means, you know, I lost one there, brilliant. If you hit them 3 times, game over. You die, you lose all your points, A rank gone. Or if you're not going for the A ranks, it's not the end of the world since you can just continue for the checkpoint. But for me it matters, okay? Because I'm getting all A ranks in this because I have no frickin' life. That and I just really enjoy it. I love getting the A ranks in this game. Still. In case you haven't realised. Which you should do by now. Still. So even though like I got hit once and stuff, you know, it goes a little bit slower. And you basically have to try and jump, otherwise the bobsleigh won't be able to jump at the end and then everyone just dies and it's a pain and stuff like that. Also, that happens. I don't know why that's even a thing thrown in the game, to be honest. If you're Tails and you're by yourself, what you can do is, you know, while your characters are activating the switches, if you're Tails, if you press the B button, he'll just throw these rings and they can blow up enemies or stun them, and it's honestly such a pointless thing to have in the game. Either way, let's just blow up Eggman's face, and that is the end of the level. And here's me trying to do a freaking light-speed dash, but I screw it up. If you press B while on this bit, it looks really cool, because you can just go all the way around, and it just looks really badass, if you ask me. Or at least cool, I wouldn't say badass, but still. This is one, though, that we're actually going to find. We're not going to get to the special stage, because unfortunately, I die. Well, not I die or so, but, you know, I got hit and I lost the key. So, no chaos emerald in this one of Team Sonic, I'm afraid. It's got an A rank, though, so that's cool. I get it in Team Dark, though, so you'll see. I will get all the emeralds in this, don't worry. And this is our 11th emblem so far. Jesus Christ. Either way, let's go see what the Egghead has in store for us.
Sonic, look!
That thing's loaded with Eggman's weapons.
Eggman, you're finished!
Ready all cannons! Open fire!
There's only one way to go. Ready?
This is Egg Albatross. A bit of a step up compared to, what was it, Egg Hawk from Seaside Hill and Ocean Palace and things, as this one has 3 phases going on. And at first, this boss can be pretty confusing on how to get like the A rank and stuff like that, I find. But my tactic to this dude... Jesus Christ, I actually avoided those hoops there, that's a bit strange, but still. What I can suggest really is going to like these parts of the level and then grabbing all the level ups. But then make sure you jump over here, because then you can pick up the second level up for Sonic in one shot. So you can basically turn into Tails, fly over it, and then grab it. Because what you'll find is when I home and attack onto these bits, given the fact that Sonic's now at level 2, he can basically just drain this down. So we're already on to the second phase, you know. We've taken down one bit, and now we're on the next. And then it's the same on this bit, really. It's just keep spamming him using the homing attack, because Sonic is at level 2, and he can basically just annihilate this dude. You can also do it with Knuckles, but at least with Sonic, when you homing attack, you can at least keep up with him. And that's how you defeat the boss, and nearly fall off the edge and kill yourself.
Yes!
I think that happened to me once, actually. Like, I killed him, and then I fell off and died, and it was the most embarrassing thing of all time. But I did not regret it.
Eggman, you know you can't win!
Either way, this has been the end of this episode, and I'll see you guys in episode 5 of Sonic Heroes. I was trying to remember what it was then. See you then, and enjoy the cutscene.
Once again, you fools have been tricked.
It's a fake?
From these canyons, watch as I conquer the world with my air fleet. And this time, you can't stop me.
Drat, a trap to stall for time! Sonic!
It's not an Eggman robot. Sonic! Knuckles! Wait for me!
All life form data successfully copied.